So this is a very, very special Skipper doll. This Skipper doll came out in 1975, and she has the original 1964 Skipper face mold. Her hair is actually in pretty darn good condition. It's just going to need a little washing. Her feet are a little on the large side, so they fit a lot of flat-foot Barbie shoes from like the 90s. But if you're looking at her skirt, you may recognize her as the infamous growing up Skipper doll. There's been a lot of slander about this doll over the ages because apparently this Skipper can go through puberty. This was to help further the story of Skipper and get her out of the childhood stage once and for all and into the teeny bopper stage that we all grew up with. I have an article linked down below for where she came from, why she exists, that sort of thing. By the way, this shirt is not actually original to her. The seller threw this in as a homemade freebie, but this skirt is original. Anywho, the controversy is that she grows up when you click her arm. So let's see how controversial this is. Y'all overreacted. That's it? This is her growing up? Is she... Nope, that is the extent of her growing up. She gets slightly taller, and I'm not even going to justify it by saying she gets boobs. She just gets slightly taller, and I guess something appears, but it's not like... She's not Barbie. Let's put it that way. And unlike real life, you can make her go back if you want. This is what everybody freaked out over. Yeah, Skipper was meant to be a teaching tool to help parents talk to their kids about that stage of life. And nobody took it that way. The adults back in 1975, they threw this big hissy fit over it. There is way too many articles on the internet portraying Skipper as some sort of sex toy, and she's not. She's not. It's just a Skipper doll, and she kind of grows, and then you can grow her back down. It's like those 70s magical girl shows where the girl waves a wand and looks like a teenager for like 10 minutes and then goes back to being a little girl. So I'm just about done with the slander for this doll. She's not inappropriate. She's not an adult toy. She's a good girl. And, you know, another lie that people told was, oh, Mattel discontinued her because of the controversy. This is also a lie. She stayed in production through 1977. They gave her a friend named Ginger who could also grow about as much as she did. And they had a bedroom set. They had a coloring book that was all about Skipper not even growing up, just being more helpful at home to her and Barbie's mom. And she had a paper doll set. So much for being canceled. I mean, you don't get canceled and then stay in production for 2 years. It's one or the other. Well, anywho, I believe this Skipper doll deserves much better. We don't know what happened to her arm. I got her third hand. She was purchased second hand. So I'm going to make her a prosthetic somehow. And I'm going to get her a new outfit, and we're going to treat Skipper to a makeover, because I think she deserves it. And this is Skipper's new look. I found these cool Barbie shoes when I went to Walmart recently. pretty good color scheme. I got several pairs of shoes in a pack for like $3.97. I sewed a new skirt, new leg thing, new headband. I sewed a prosthetic arm. It's not perfect, but I've never made one before. It's felt. It's glitter felt. And I stuffed it full of cotton. And then this is a top from a pop star Barbie. I washed her hair. I conditioned her hair so it's nice and soft now. Gave her a good scrubbing with a toothbrush, and honestly, she feels like a new doll. And for the sake of comparison, here's Skipper all grown up, next to Skipper of the late 80s, early 90s, next to today's modern Skipper, bring her down a little, and teen Skipper of the late 90s. And then back down to her little kid self. So, what do you think? I think Skipper got a bad rap for no reason. This is not a bad doll. She doesn't teach anything inappropriate. And I think the older generations need to stop lying. This is not a controversial doll. So, thank you for joining me on this little journey. I'll see you soon.